Hello everyone, it's Friday once again, so it's time for the top 10 Laravel and PHP finds of this week. It's been another busy week here in the PHP world. We've had the release of PHP 8.5 with all those really great features. We've also had some really good content put out there, so sit back and relax while I talk you through my top 10 finds of the week. So in first place this week, we've got the PHP Alive and Kicking podcast with Chris Miller, Mike Page, and this week myself. This was a really great podcast for me. It was really nice to be invited on. They've had some really great guests, so for me to be lucky enough to be part of that, I was really stoked. I really enjoyed it. There's some really good questions, and I think it was a really good podcast to be on. So if you haven't seen any of them yet or watched any of them, please do go ahead and give them a whistle. Subscribe to the channel because they've got some really good guests coming up real soon as well. And then in second place, we've got Pete Heslop, who's one of the co-founder of Steadfast Collective, another Laravel partner. He's on the Artisan of the Day blog. It's a really nice insight into Pete, why he started Steadfast, and he also goes into talk about his new book that he's just released, Laravel for the Rest of Us. Again, that's for sale. If you haven't bought that yet, do go out and give that a buy. Yep. And in third place, then we've got Luke with his post on improving unit tests. So Luke here goes into a bit of detail about bottlenecks he had at his new job with the test suite taking a long time to run. So he dug in and figured out that the root caching, roots and config were causing the issues with their modular monolith that they have at work. And he was able to put together two traits that have now been merged into the Laravel framework that massively helped them speed up the test suite. So really, big thanks to Luke for the work he did on that PR, and now we all get the benefit from that. So in fourth place now, we've got Ollie Reed. Again, another really insightful blog post. Ollie has got away with words. He's really good at going into technical detail, but not making it too, makes it really understanding. He's done a couple of good posts now in the last couple of weeks. So again, head over to that. This week he's talking about Laravel with middleware priority. Give it a read, and don't forget to check out his other posts while you're there as well. And then in fifth place, we've got Marcus, who talks about a new feature that's been released now in PHP Stan, which is that now PHP Stan can validate PHP unit data providers. So another benefit there for our not only for our tests, but for our static analysis. We use data providers a lot in our tests. So now PHP Stan is able to read those and validate them. So that, again, another win. In sixth place, we've got Harris, who goes into really good detail here, setting up Rector in a project, a Laravel project, and talks you through how to use it, how to install it, things like the dry run, and then rules and things like that. Now, this is a good post. We use Rector at Jump 24, so it's really nice to see these kind of blog posts being put out, these videos, because I do think these kind of tools will definitely help you improve your code bases. So it's worth checking this one out. And the next up then, we've got Jonathan. So Jonathan recently attended the Laracon AU conference, and it seems like there was a bit of hot discussion around Livewire versus Reactive View and what we should be using. So Jonathan has gone into a bit of detail here, broken things down for us, and given his kind of thoughts on each one and what we should be using to start off in new projects. So again, if you're on the fence, you don't know which one to be using. I mean, we use all of them on different projects. It really depends on the project, but yeah, we've used them all. But yeah, give the post a read, and then hopefully that will inform your decision. Next up then, we have Bert with his Quick Win Wednesday for this week, where he talks about flexible caching in Laravel. Again, Bert does some really good content. These Quick Win Wednesday videos are really short but really precise. So it's, again, worth heading over to this channel, subscribing, and keep an eye out for his next video. Next up then, we've got Sebastian, who is the creator of PHP Unit. So, this content is going to be really good. In this post, he talks about modern PHP development and the things that as PHP developers we should be doing. Things like documentation, code guidelines. We should all be doing these things, tests, and using things like AI assistants. He goes into a bit of detail here. This was basically this article is based on a presentation that he recently gave at the PHP conference in Munich. So again, really good insight on his thoughts and things like that, on things that we should be doing as modern PHP developers. And then lastly, we've got Ashley Allen with another really good post by Ashley. He's got a way with words as well, and he really puts some effort into his posts. They go into some really great detail. This week, Ash talks about immutable and mutable dates in PHP. Give it a read, particularly the bit where he talks about using immutable dates by default in Laravel. I have not done this. I've not come across this, so it's really interesting to see that. But yeah, give it a shout, and don't forget to check out his other posts as well. So obviously that's it for this week's top 10. If you found anything useful, please do let me know. And of course, as I said before, if you've got something you'd love to get featured, or you've put something out, a video, please do shout me on Twitter or on LinkedIn, and I'll go and give that a check out. And of course, if you like these videos, please do subscribe and keep your eye out for more from me in the next couple of weeks.